Hey everyone, I'm sorry. I just had to jump on here really fast. I'm gonna be soft and quick because my sweet little baby girl sleep beside me. But oh my goodness, I have heard and heard and heard things about The Chosen. You gotta watch The Chosen. It's so good. And I'm just like, man, like I've seen Bible movies, I guess I would classify it as before, and they're good, but wow, it just hit me. They're good, but they're not anointed, right? Like the story's there, but like it's just the story. I started watching Chosen because, they're advertising about this new season coming out. And I'm like, well, why not? If the new season's coming out, I need to watch the old seasons and get caught up. And I just watched the second to the last season the second to the last episode in season 1 of Chosen. And my mind is so blown right now. Like I want to cry, but I don't have the I don't know what the word is right now. I'm more in shock than tears because so it's like leading up to like Matthew's watching Jesus do these different things, right? And so Jesus is getting ready to, start walking with his disciples, and Matthew just keeps seeing him in these different places. And so I knew that Matthew was a tax collector, but I never knew, like, until this movie, how frowned upon that was. Like, literally, when he walks down the street, he needs a guard or a dog because people spit on him, punch him, whatever. Like, they just hate him because he's a Jew that works for the government, basically, easier terms to explain, and collects taxes from the Jews. So there's a scene where he went to his mom and he goes to his mom to talk to her, and she's like, I can't believe that you would use a talent that God has given you against your people. Hold on one second. A talent that God has given you and use it against your people. And he's like, whatever, mom, I don't know anything anymore. And has this argument, whatever, and they start arguing. She's like, get out. So the next day, he is literally collecting taxes, in the midst of collecting taxes. And Jesus walks by again and says, Matthew, follow me. And he's like, you mean me? And the other disciples are like, don't you know what he's done? Like, he's a tax collector. Don't you know what he's done? And he's like, I know everything he's done, and I still choose him. And he's like, Matthew, follow me. And Matthew just comes like jumping out from behind the table and follows him. And his guard's like, oh, you're going to regret this decision. And, you're the most well-off Jew in the town. And like, you're totally going to regret this and everything. But anyways, I was just in such awe. The part where I was like, I felt like if I wasn't so awestruck, I could cry, in the aspect of Jesus himself looking right at Matthew saying, I know everything you've done and I'm still choosing you to follow me. It was just so powerful. So anyways, if you haven't watched the Chosen series, I totally recommend it. It's not just a Bible story. This stuff is anointed. It's so powerful. And I'm only in season 1, so I can't speak for any of the other seasons, but oh my goodness, it is so good. And, it's something you can sit and watch with your family too. So, all right, I just wanted to share that. Just know that God sees you. Jesus sees you exactly where you're at, exactly in your sin, exactly in your failure, exactly in your mistakes and your mud, and he still chooses you. So, all right, that's all I got. Love you. Have a good night.